peaceful man, expanding my dreams in clarity. I write that to myself every single day. Every day. And it's interesting because most organizations that are out there, a lot of people that are out there have personal mission statements or vision statements. And I'm on several boards, and I'm on a board right now, and they're struggling with trying to come up with a vision statement. And as I was driving here this morning, I went by the ropes course, because I facilitate down at the ropes course. This young man over here that likes to make drums, he's been through, he can do it. He hasn't come for a while, but he's been down there, he knows what it's all about. I remember sitting with a group of us, and we were, how do we come up with a vision statement or a name for a ropes course? And ropes course, you're getting in a harness, and we have you climb up this pole, and you're about 25, 30 feet in the air, and there's a trapeze bar out there. We go, jump! You're connected to a rope. You can't fall. People think they can, but they can't. And it's amazing to watch people do that. And the trust that they build, and what happens. The group that shows up in the morning is not the same group that leaves in the afternoon.
Right.
Complete transformation takes place. Well, we struggle, what do we call ourselves? And then we came up with a name, and it's Reach Beyond. Reach Beyond. And even in my own business, I have a vision statement, which is opening doors to your true potential. I even have a personal mission statement. And when I'm talking with people, I do a lot of work with groups, and a lot of dysfunctional groups out there. It's pretty amazing. But it's okay, I make a living. It's interesting when I start working with a group and they start getting their ahas, and one of the things we always talk about was, well, what's your vision statement? And they always talk about a vision statement in the present. And a vision statement isn't in the present. So I'm going to draw a picture right here on this invisible whiteboard so that you can see what I'm talking about. So here's a circle, okay? This circle is around an organization or an individual person. Let's pretend that right here in the center of this circle is you. Around this circle, you're surrounded with your values, the things you value. So I'm going to ask you to think about, what are your values? It's not unusual for me to walk up to a person and start getting into a conversation, and in that conversation I'll ask them, well, what's your top 3 values? And a lot of times I can't get an answer because I haven't thought about it. So think about that. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but think about, what are your top 3 values? Actually, you can think about 7, but you should have your top 3. That is that circle that surrounds you. All of your decisions, everything that you're going to do in your life, you should use those values as your measuring stick before you go yay or nay about anything. My top 3 values: number 1, spirituality. Number 2, family. Number 3, curiosity. Those are my top 3 values, okay? I have some others, but those are my top 3. Every decision I make, everything I do is based on those values. That is my measuring stick. Now, here's the circle. You're in the middle, all right? Your values are surrounding you. And down here, at the bottom of the circle, we're going to draw a little X and then an arrow going up this way. That X represents the present, right now, this moment, okay? And that arrow is your mission statement, okay? Because it's present, it's happening right now. Your vision statement, whatever you want to have for yourself, should be just a few words. I always tell for business 7 or less, but for individual person it could be a few more. Your vision statement, here's the circle. You're in the middle, okay? It's surrounding you with your values. Down here, we put an X, that's the present. This line's going up. and draw an X there. So we're in the future now, right? And from that X, draw another arrow. That's your vision. Now the vision's arrow and your mission's arrow are parallel. They're going to the same place. All right? They're going to the same place. But your vision is future oriented. In other words, this is where I'm going to get to where I'm going to. So when you do that, think about it in the future. It's in the future. Reach beyond. What does that? That's a future statement. Opening doors to your true potential. That's a future statement. You see what I'm saying? What I'm getting at? If you do it that way, it'll work. That really, it will have a huge impact on how you approach your life and how you do your things. The great invocation. It's a future impact. I'm going to read it once more time, and as I read it this time, I want you to think about what I've just talked about. Your values, your own personal mission statement, your own personal vision statement, the 100th monkey, tipping point, and the Hermetic principle. As it is above, so shall it be below. Everything is connected. It's all connected. And the children taught us. So if you've noticed, when kids are making noise or crying or whatever, I never get bent out of shape at all. It's so beautiful to have the children do what they do. So, having said all of that, I'm going to read the Great Invocation one more time. From the point of light, let the mind of God, let the light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the Master knows and serves. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let love and light and power restore the plan on earth. Mr. Phil?
Thank you. You're welcome. Where's May? There, May. And no, the little banana thing that we did, Christopher had no idea we were doing that. You didn't know that, did you?
We do there.
This morning, as we're going to do our communion, I was asked when I came to church if I would share with you. And I said, absolutely. And so I had Nancy look up on her phone, communion. And what does communion mean? Well, there's a lot of different meanings to communion. But the one that stood out to me was a sharing of ideas and feelings, etc. And what else is communion? What else is communion in our fellowship than a sharing of our ideas, our feelings, etc.? This is a wonderful body that we belong to because we are a variation of many beliefs and walks in life. Today, communion, I'd like you to take it knowing that you're accepted and this is acceptable for you in whatever stage in your walk that you are. We have here unleavened bread for those that believe in that walk, animal crackers to represent the Indian, spirit. And we also have rice crackers that are for those that can't take wheat. Whatever you feel, know that you are very accepted here, and you're accepted in the eyes of the Spirit, because Spirit is one. And I really appreciate and identify with our brother today. When he spoke and shared from his heart, it just blew me away, because that is who we are. We are communion, one with another. We are sharing. Would you pray with me? Spirit, we ask today that you would unite us as one, as you would have us, in love and communion, accepting one of another. And we thank you for this. Amen.
I wonder.
As the saying with drinking the cup, let it be for you what it is for you, and it is always accepted. It can bring healing, it can be riches, wealth, friends. What is your need? As you drink it upon yourself, take it in your body, receive the gifts that you need today, because it comes to you free. Would you join with me again? I ask, Spirit, that you would bring blessing as we partake in this. I pray that it would cleanse our body of any illnesses, bad feelings, and the needs be met. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for sharing. All right, I'm on a roll. I have to be careful not to step in this very religious realm over here. Comes to me very naturally, sorry.
See what happened to me last couple of weeks ago when I stepped
I
there?
know.
Fell right off. Fell
Yeah.
right off.
Oh, yeah.
I need X's on my.
Been there, done that. Okay. For those that have today, share in the blessings with all of us. Those that do not, we'll pray that you'll be blessed, so next time you come, you can give. And that's the way it is. We are a very open community here. We love each other, and we're so thankful for the opportunity to be able to come here and share. And if you can give, blessings.